Good evening. Welcome to another fabulous night of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. This week we are continuing with Lands of the Lost. You all know my character is Katrine, the half-cat, half-vampire, battle-dancing swashbuckler badassery that she is. That's who I'm portraying this evening, versus last time you saw me I was Blue, the super fun android psychic. You'll see me as a couple different characters here and there over the next however many weeks. It'll just be a little switcheroo every once in a while. I might pop in as a mermaid, maybe an android, maybe a vampire, who knows. You'll see me whenever you see me, though.
We're hopping around. We're having fun with it. We're changing things up when we can.
Yeah. So, yes, I survived the hurricane. Yes, everything is fine. No, the roof didn't blow off. No, I didn't get any flooding. I live on the 3rd floor. Yes, the roads flooded. No, I didn't drive in them, and my car didn't get flooded because I'm not an idiot. Yes, I spent like $100 on canned food that I didn't need.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
But we're here, so...
I'm glad you're good.
I did not lose power. I did not lose internet. I did not have to sleep in the dark. I did sleep in the dark. I stayed at a friend's house, and they slept in the dark, and it was awful. And as soon as the sunlight came up and I was capable of driving home, because the flood went down and the sun was up, I went home and got in my own bed and then slept until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But, yeah. Everything's great. Everything is awesome. We're ready to play this game. We're going to do our per-usuals of going around with our intros and DTDs, and we're going to move on and get ready to play this game. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Take it away, Cheeky.
Yeah, brother. I am Cheeky Angel modeling on Facebook, Cheeky Angel RE on everything else that matters. And I am playing Benoit, the French chef Goldashi, which is going to be so nice this week, as last week when I played Aziza. I kept trying to talk in a French accent. So, I was like, just kept defaulting to my character voice being just like this, and I was like, fuck! So I'm really glad to not have to censor my character voice and just be Benoit as I was meant to be. You are planned. Benoit as I am meant to be. I am not an elf. You are planned. What? And then take it away, Red, sorry.
Very good. Hello, I'm Red. You can find me here and nowhere else. That's how we like it. I play Caspian, the Kitsune gunslinger. I'm excited to be back in this role again and playing with you guys. It's been a little bit, so I'm very excited.
Yay.
You get a little MG.
And of course, it's me. Hi, how are ya? I am MJ. My socials are Miss_Matilda T. I have a lot of social media. I never post, so make of that what you will. I am the DM, the GM, God, the Weaver of Time, whatever you really want to call me. You know, I'm not picky. This is a homebrew world of mine, so I wrote the story, I wrote the characters, I'll make all the stuff. Sometimes to my own detriment. I'm real happy to be back. We did like kind of a little side adventure in the same universe, but with different characters 2 weeks ago. But we're back in this, so I'm looking forward to that. I told everyone in our group this already, but I have a bunch of cold sores in my mouth, so bear with me. I might just occasionally stop and look like I got punched, and that's because I bit down on them.
Poor thing.
Otherwise, got anything else to say, bring up, mention, cry about before we start? Good?
Oh, yeah, I'm in a different location. So,
Yeah.
that's why my background is different today.
Yeah, I didn't know you liked to go skiing.
You on vacation?
Yeah, no, this is not mine.
I don't actually
From
see.
a corner from a VRBO.
You can tell you're in a mountain area since there's skis right in the hotel. Every Airbnb ever
Cool,
in a
by the
mountain
way.
town,
Yep.
skis are somewhere in those buildings. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Molly, if you would be so kind. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's it then. We're done here.
No, just need to mind.
Beautiful.
Nope.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
I'll have Amanda sing the music for everyone.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let me stop screen sharing then.
No, thank you. I'm all right.
But you have such a good voice. You don't want to sing a bunch of melodic orchestral music right now?
No, we did that last Thursday.
And it was haunting melodies in our life.
The Avatar Live in concert.
The laundry shanty.
Alright. So, with all that, just bring it all in here. I want everyone to just think of the most arid, hot space you could imagine. Get yourselves kind of back into the mindset of our worlds.
Think house in July.
Arizona, in a house with no AC. That's where we're transporting to right now. I know, it's such a fun place, right?
That's how I've been feeling for the past leg of our adventure. Since we left that forest.
It's been almost months for Caspian.
Yeah, I was like...
And Caspian, down to your heart. It's so hot and dry.
Just
But-
sad and hot.
Always panting.
Behind on water. Oxygen.
But with all of that, our posse finds themselves setting out on a newer adventure. After braving a wasteland, finding a new home, stopping a second demon incursion into the worlds, they are now on a journey to break some curses that loom over all of them after making a deal with a maleficent merchant that they came across along their travels. As of right now, you all have returned to the city of Serenity, the last bastion of humanity, the pillar of civilization in a wasteland apocalyptic world. However, you have found it in the middle of an outbreak of zombism. The city is partially shut down, places are barricaded off. They're not having a good time. And our party, as the heroes that they are, have offered to help out in any way that they can. Does anyone hear music? Because I don't hear music.
I do not hear music.
Let's try this here. Wait, just little oopsie technical issues.
Dude.
Okay. Are you hearing that on your end, Red? No? Dang. Molly, do you hear it?
The music, yeah.
It's very subtle. Okay.
It's pretty quiet.
Word. Might want to unmute the stream potentially if you haven't muted right now. Red, but
The stream volume up.
I love technical issues.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Getting
No,
it?
it's
Getting
fine.
it? Hell yeah. So, with all of that, day breaks. Harper's Inn is already abound with activity. Peacekeepers, search party members, and all sorts of volunteers are coming and going constantly on shift changes and getting rest, going out to help out. As you are all getting up and making your way off of your little sleeping cot in your corner, you notice a semi-warm breakfast set out on like buffet style on a central table in the middle of the room as the morning begins. You already see Harper kind of going around checking on people that are coming in, seeing if anyone is hurt too bad. She kind of looks over at y'all and it's just like, well, morning, y'all. Whenever you get some food in you and get a second, you come talk to me, all right? Or just kind of keeps moving about, checking after people. Now, y'all have had a night's rest, so if you have received any damage, you can pull that up. If you have any abilities that need to recharge, and Benoit, if you want to do any meal prep first thing, you're more than welcome. Oh, look at what we got, guys.
Yeah, you're fine.
He's
Aw.
supervising.
You're supervising, aren't you? Fine. Go away.
Yes.
Oh,
Look
you-
over our
Fine.
bless us. Yes.
Just sitting there with the lights shining on him, looking majestic.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, is there anything y'all are wanting to do this morning for kind of talking to Harper and setting about your little quest? And as a little refresher, Harper is the elderly woman hobgoblin innkeeper. Her inn is being kind of repurposed as a little sort of like kind of base of operations for everyone that's trying to keep the city under control.
I'd probably start off my morning just like everybody else and just big cat stretch and get some breakfast.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
Caspian will probably do once over with his guns. Just give him a little clean, little meditate moment in the morning, and then go for breakfast.
Heck yeah.
That's all what Harper wants.
Y'all are kind of working, on your food and everything. Harper swings by and she's like, now, I'm just about out, but I saved a little bit of coffee for y'all. Here you go, and like hands you some little mugs of coffee, a little something to give you a bit of pep in your step. Now, whenever y'all are done with here, I believe Cassidy, he's out in one of the watchtowers not too far from here waiting for you to get you out in the quarantine zone.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, but 1 moment, please. I'm almost finished.
Oh, take your time. If do you wish to wait to finish those up, or
Nah, but you got it.
whenever y'all are ready, you know where Cassidy is waiting for you. If there's anything else you want to do in the city, more than welcome to. The world's at your oyster.
Probably just go talk to Cassidy to see what would be most useful. We can do a lot. Slow, what most useful thing to do.
Yeah, and Cassidy knows our skill set, so yeah.
Yes.
That's my brother. Let's go.
I offer the two of you a Bravos brew that I made. As I can. Which means that you have a +1 to your will saves and a +2 to your fear saves. And as you are the main combatants, I feel that is importante for you to have. Like, who should have them? Like, you guys. If I run off, it's not as big of a deal.
Y'all want some morning beer?
Yep. Pours the beers into
Yeah.
y'all's coffee. Pours the coffee into the beers. Mixes them up. Beer latte in the morning. Mm-mm.
What is it? What does it give us? A +1 to will save?
Yes, +1 to will saves and +2 to will saves against fear.
Okay.
See a guy walking by. You having a little morning beer coffee? My favorite.
To be fair, if you do like a really creamy stout with like an espresso, that shit's actually fantastic.
But due to your curse, you just poured a crisp, cool Budweiser into a nice cup of coffee.
Oh
Barney
god.
saved me.
Drip hot coffee.
Barney saved me. Barney.
Thanks, Benoit.
Do the traditional cat thing.
With his actions, but disregarding that, it probably tastes like shit.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Barney saved. Barney saved me. Barney.
Just one more cat real quick.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, you're sweet.
So cute.
Oh, you're such a sweet invite.
This is why you really tune into the stream, is to see all of our cute animals. Is to see the kitty cats and Gaia.
Oh,
But
you.
as you have your very terrible beer coffee, and your kind of room temp breakfast, it's nothing glamorous here.
Stench of disappointment.
You all set out, and after kind of having a few people point you in the right direction, you see right where one of these large barricade walls are. A kind of makeshift watchtower is set up between this barricade and one of the standing buildings. You see like a spot to kind of be on lookout with a ladder leading up to it. In that little lookout point, Cassidy sits up there, staring with almost like a laser focus off into the quarantine zone as you all come to the top.
Hello, Caspian, I hope you did not interrupt.
Wait. Oh. Tell me what y'all see out there. I would love for everyone to roll me perception checks.
What do we see out there?
Bro, how did I get a nat 1 on my first roll?
Oh,
That's okay. I did not roll very well either. We don't see shit. 17.
Nope.
I also did not roll very well, 15.
Yeah, what the
We don't
fuck?
see-
Oh, no!
That fucking,
For breakfast.
that shitty ass beer coffee got us all fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say,
We're not performing at our best.
with Cassidy helping you and pointing out the direction, I'm gonna lower the DC here. Caspian, you are a little caught off because you do not notice what he's pointing at, because when you look over Cassidy, you see dark bags underneath his eyes. They are bloodshot. Like, one of his eyes is twitching slightly. Like, this man looks exhausted. He
Wow.
probably hasn't slept in at least, like, 30 some hours from what you can kind of gauge this.
Poor little lizard man.
Get us anywhere closer.
Trine, I don't know if you're just kind of like lost in like the social aspect, or you're just looking out in the city
Or
and
you're
caught
just
away.
mildly nauseated for breakfast.
You're just, and you know what? Yeah, you're feeling a little nauseated. Your tummy's not happy right now.
Sounds very accurate to my normal day-to-day life.
I don't know because my tummy is upset.
As you look off in the direction Cassidy is, you see this half of the city at this point is just like wrecked in ruins. There are different smoke clouds going up. But you do notice in the direction that Cassidy is pointing, one of these pillars of smoke, occasionally just like a gap.
Smoky signals.
It looks like a smoke signal.
See, I see. And that is where we could be the most helpful, yes?
You see him kind of pull out a map of the city and starts kind of like looking about. Yeah. So, yeah. That's what I think it is.
Hell yeah.
Something hell. That's looking to be right around in the area of Baron's.
At least scenarios that we are familiar with.
That would be the saloon known as the Beasts of Bourbon, off in the city. Looks like it's around that area. I think whatever it is, somebody. Now, you see him just kind of like take a second to like relax for a moment. Now, I will tell you, once you're all in there, you're on your own. There will be other people going on search parties, but we try to not cluster up too much. Too much noise tends to, well, it draws out the horde. So, when you're going there, you be careful, right?
Thank you for the heads up, but I'd say it's not any more perilous than the things we have experienced before.
Sure. And knowing y'all, I'm sure this will be a walk in the park, but still though, stay close to each other, keep quiet, pick your paths wisely. They like to congregate a lot of the time, form larger clusters. I think it's easier hunting if they travel in a pack. So, make sure to steer clear of anything that seems a bit larger than 5 or more will be my recommendation. Gets dicey.
Much appreciate. Definitely will take your advice.
Say, Caspian, you still got that flare I gave you?
Yes.
Find yourselves too much in a tight spot. You shoot that out. We'll send a group after you. Find yourselves stuck.
Thank you, much appreciated. And with that, I think really we'll be good to go.
Cassidy, you gotta do me a favor then.
What is it?
Cassidy, you gotta get somebody to come and keep watch for you while you go take a nap. You are useless on the...
What? No, I'm fine. What are you talking about? I'm the picture of health. Roll me a diplomacy. I don't need this. Right. Oh. You're right. I haven't been sleeping a lot lately, and so Amanda's staring daggers at me with this comment.
Like, damn, this sounds like the words you say without the accent all day long.
It makes roleplay easier, okay?
Got
What's
a
up?
22 for diplomacy.
24 for diplomacy. As he's initially trying to brush you off, you kind of give him a look.
Yeah.
And he stops and kind of like this.
Source my look.
Get out of here. Go away. And you see him just go like, all right, maybe I could use like a nap or something. All right,
Maybe a day off.
So I wanted this to go. I don't need to be called out in front of my friends. You're embarrassing me.
Jeez, Mom.
She worked too hard.
Oh God, I'm blushing. Hold on.
You deserve better.
You gotta take
All
time
right.
to take care of yourself.
Where am I? What am I doing? With all of that, Cassidy heeds your advice. You see him reach down and grab like a knotted rope with like a rock at the base of it. All right. Good luck, y'all. kind of shouts over on the side of the other people. He's like, "We got a few going over." Chucks the rope down. Good luck, y'all.
Is the
And
rock
descend down the
up? Is it to climb down?
It is to climb down. There is no gates. There's no doors. It is.
Climb
These are
down?
the only ways in and out. It's like, now when you come back, don't have to be here, but find some sort of tower like this. We got a couple of them around the perimeter. It's the only way in and out. Ain't getting out anyway.
Nope.
And I will say you don't have to roll any checks. You all just
Okay.
climb down the rope. As the last of you drops off and kind of tugs on it, you see Cassidy start to pull it back up. From up top looking down, it's just like, now good luck out there. As you... As you all turn and look out, you are in the quarantine. Streets are a mess. You see bodies of people and zombies kind of strewn about the space here. Different buildings are wrecked. Now, I have a very important question for all of you. How are you going to traverse through this city? Because you all are right about here.
Say that again, please.
Why isn't it showing the... Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm on the GM layer. Y'all are right about here.
This one? Okay.
The area of the signal fire is about here.
We are moving with a purpose.
Do you wish
You're
to
moving
move up the
swiftly and
streets?
silently.
Come again?
You're moving swiftly and silently.
Yes.
Okay. Sneak. Would anyone like to take the lead for stealth checks and do like a follow the leader type of system?
My
I'm walking out unless anybody else wants to.
my stealth is an 11.
Oh,
Myself is a 12.
Caspian take point then. I'll still
I'm
say
happy.
that.
Yeah.
So, Caspian, what you will be doing is you will be rolling the dominant role of stealth. Yours is going to be the most important. Everyone else will be rolling a supporting stealth roll. Their DCs are going to be lower because they're going to be taking some of your bonuses into account as they roll, since you are essentially kind of leading ahead and showing them how to.
Okay.
Do you wish to travel on the streets, the alleyways, or try and attempt the roofs?
I'm tempted to say roof because zombies are not notoriously good climbers.
Okay. Rooftops, there is the risk of leaping from building to building.
I mean, even then, we could probably do that stealthily if we get a good enough check.
You're going to be making
Athletics.
athletic checks to cross.
I still don't
gaps
think
in
it's
buildings.
a bad idea because most of us are pretty athletic.
Yeah, I'm like cat vampire,
Yeah,
fuck.
I got vine arms. So, but yeah, and we probably go more directly that way too, so you don't have to take turns on the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
With this Kipo, who is with you all, kind of grabs onto Benoit and is kind of following his lead.
Heard.
Come on, keep up.
I will wrap him in mine. Up together. Like fucking romancing the stone.
Yep, and I will remind you as well, you have JD, your little velociraptor, who is now a bigger creature.
Will we not leave some of these people behind?
If you want to leave any of them behind, you
Maybe the dinosaur. I don't really see that we'd bring the dinosaur on a stealth mission.
I will say the NPCs won't be. It'll be you guys, because that's too many dice rolls. I don't want you to fail from me rolling a die, because I think that's
I
stealthy.
still petition that we would have kept the dinosaur behind, probably at the stables, because I'm sure they still have dinosaur accommodations. in this lovely town.
You can leave it with Harper or Cassidy.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't think the dinosaur would behoove the situation, as it is both
Yeah.
our pet and pack animal.
Probably told JD, hey, make sure that Cassidy gets a nap.
Yeah.
And JD's
If
like, I'm gonna go cuddle Cassidy into sleep submission.
Perfect.
JD instantly crawls into Cassidy's lap and just like lays down and starts like purring.
Adorable. 10 out of 10.
Good JD.
The best.
What you guys don't see, but the second Cassidy pulls the rope up, he sits down on a chair and then just passes out.
Doesn't even make it to bed. Just
Nope, just sleeping in a chair.
Dino on his lap.
He doesn't need a bed.
No.
He's got a dino.
Okay, cool. So, what I would love from everybody is a stealth check and an athletics check.
Got 18 for stealth.
Okay. 28 for stealth.
Okay.
And 30.
And I got a 21 for athletics.
Woo!
Zip it.
Yeah.
Keep up, right?
I got a 22 for athletics and a 17 for stealth.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty good.
Caspian, remind me of your stealth score one more time, please.
28.
28. You guys, just the most SEAL Team 6 energy. Like, you all kind of form a sort of like human ladder to get up on the first roof. The first person to climb up starts pulling everyone else up. Like, you are a machine at this point. You guys have been traveling for a while. You've been through a lot. You know what you're doing. Each time you get to a large gap, the Leshies extend their arms, kind of provide some like supports there. As you all start moving,
Great.
so far you have yet to draw attention for yourself towards yourselves. You do see occasionally pockets of some undead like shambling about. You at one point you see what looks like probably a couple of workers, like just kind of like construction workers, all moving in a pack together, carrying different tools with them. You see one wearing like a hard hat as they just kind of move about. A little bit later you see a mother with an infected child in like a stroller, kind of like half pushing it, like kind of grinding into the ground. As they move about. Everybody roll me a perception check.
13.
14.
What'd you get? Caspian?
15.
13, 14, 15.
Yep. And 15 from my last perception as well. Like,
Amazing. Amazing.
Just SEAL Team 6 and across the roof paying attention to nothing else.
As you all are moving, with the 15, Caspian, you hear what sounds like just a very faint and kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Faint and almost like a staggered, like crying or moan coming out from one of these buildings, just like a
I mean, if it's a sob, we like look through a window.
Where you are hearing that from seems to be as you're kind of traveling on this rooftop. You are just passing by a little courtyard where you see maybe like 3 or 4 zombies off at a corner where like a well is, and they're all kind of gathered around it. One of them is like smacking their arms against the well. There's no coordination, there's no anything. They're just kind of like just almost like imitating trying to use it.
Did little Timmy fall in the well?
On the adjacent end of this courtyard, in one of these smaller buildings, it's like a narrow 2-story building. This looks like a townhome. You hear that crying coming out of one of those.
I mean, I could like lower myself down and look in the window.
Okay.
See if it's a person.
We can, I'm sure we have plenty of rope. We can drop a rope down and let a small Leshy sacrifice himself.
We can like don't sacrifice the rope. I can just hold myself up by my arms.
There is a small Juliet balcony on the 2nd story of this building with the window on it that is shattered out.
What do I need to roll, boss?
I mean, roll me a stealth.
Not great, 15.
15?
Ah! Yeah, no, that was for acrobatics if I still need it.
Oh, okay.
I got if it's athletics, I got 20.
20. Okay. As you kind of, with the rope, lower yourself down, just you, or do you want Kipo going?
That can just be.
Okay. As Benoit, you kind of lower down on this little Juliet balcony. The railing stands above you. You can see that it is just like rusted iron that once had a very beautiful design, now faded. You enter in through this little opening, kind of like stepping around shattered glass as you hear that crying. Perception check. It's dark in here.
Not bad. 28.
28?
Y'all.
Hold on.
It should be open. Sorry, guys.
As you are walking kind of closer, this initial room, do not see a figure. But as you hear that kind of crying just like echo out here and there, you start to hear, along with it, a rhythmic thud. It's like as you kind of do a stone.
I will, but I'll equip my knife.
You also do have your frying
I'm gonna put my frying pan
pan out.
like a pencil.
As you creep around this, it's dark in here. The only light really is shining through this opening that you came in from. You look at this hallway, kind of turn the corner. You see a figure where the crying is coming from, and they're standing there just smashing their
Like
head
horror movie
into
shit.
a wall.
Do they look zombified? Do they look human? What's their color of their skin?
Did you roll a perception check?
I did, and I got a
here.
28.
They are a zombie.
Well, then I'm gonna slowly
Back out. You start to back out. Your foot lands on a piece of glass. As you just, this figure stops hitting their head, turns over at you. You see a face that the skull is caved in. It is smashed to bits, bloodied. You can see a chunk of brain sticking out as they look over at you and just like shriek out at you and start running towards you. I need you to roll me initiative real quick.
25.
25? Okay. They got a 20. You go first.
I have the same movement speed. Ooh.
Now, it's a small space. It's up to you what you do, but they're, like, shrieking at you, just...
I want to get away. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do so.
Run to the rope, jump on the rope, we pull you up.
That's what I was thinking, but probably the way I came.
Okay.
So, if anything, yeah, just basically double speed, runneth back the way I came, grab on the rope, get towed back up again as fast as possible.
Okay.
So I should be able to do in 3 actions?
Yeah. I will say, though, since you're going to climb the rope, unless you want somebody else to roll an initiative to pull you up, it's going to be a skill check.
What skill?
Athletics?
I'll hedge my bets.
Okay.
Oh man.
What? Fuck yes! I got a 26.
You all from up top just hear the shrieking, and you see a little Benoit just come running out, scramble up the rope, and then you see this figure come barreling out of this glass, like, kind of window door onto the balcony and just collides into the railing, flips off, and crashes down to the ground.
These creatures cannot be trusted.
And with that,
You didn't die, guys.
you did not die,
Woo!
but you do see that it has drawn the attention of the other undead across the courtyard.
Yep.
And you start to kind of shift that way.
I mean, we could just boot scoot and boogie on out of here.
Keep
Say
on.
goodbye, guys.
Yeah, keep on going.
If you all rolled high enough, you would have known that was just the zombie from its voice. But you all rolled shit with your
I
HCM.
kind of flew, like, with the sound that you were making, I was like, that is either a zombie already or somebody who is dying and going to become a zombie.
That's not
Oh
happening
my
all that time. I was like, maybe we're here to get survivors after all. See if it's a survivor. Dear reader, it was not a survivor.
I'm heartless. I'm just like, fuck them. Already dead.
Yeah. Worthless. Leave him behind.
With that, I need everybody to make me another round of stealth checks and acrobatics or athletics checks, please.
For stealth, I got a 24.
Looks.
Feeling much stealthier now.
Uh-huh.
And then I got a 21 for F.
14 for stealth. Sorry, guys. And 27 for athletics.
27 for athletics, what for stealth?
14.
14. Okay. Okay. Molly, what'd you get?
I got a 24 for athletics and a nat 1 for stealth, and I did actually use a hero point to reroll that and still got a nat 1.
Well,
Can't argue that.
okay.
The dice have spoken.
I wasted my hero point.
All of China knows we're here.
Listen, the dice tell a story, y'all. As you guys start moving, being quiet initially, a nat 1 for stealth, huh?
Ooh.
Alright, Katrine, I need you to roll me a reflex saving throw, please.
You've got to be kidding me!
Was it another nat 1?
Yes!
Dice jail. It goes to dice jail now.
It's a different die!
What the fuck?
Well, the dice are telling a story. It's
This is a joke. Please, that is it's not a 7. It's a fucking 1. It's a 1.
back.
Y'all start moving.
Oh my god.
One by one, Kipo kind of clinging on to Benoit. You cross this sort of section, hop across a few rooftops. You can see that every time you leap across these rooftops, you're thudding a little bit heavier. All of you are a bit more shaken up now. The nerves are getting to you. This group of 4 zombies are still kind of following in the same direction you are. 2 more come. They're not right on you. They're just in your same area. Every time you kind of look back to keep an eye out for them, you see them like a few blocks away. You're getting closer to the signal fire. With one of these jumps, Caspian gets across. Kipo and Benoit get across. They stretch out their vines. Katrine, you leap, and just your foot lands on a gutter. And instantly just the gutter pulls off of the wall. You find yourself slipping. You land, grab onto the roof, and you feel your claws like grinding into the top of it as you just and go falling down to the ground.
That's it. This is it. This is it. I knew I was gonna be the first to die when a zombie apocalypse happened. I knew it. I knew it.
As you drop down, you're gonna take 7 points of falling damage.
Oh my god!
And you see this massive strip of gutter just crash onto the ground as a couple of tiles on a roof also like a Rue Goldberg reaction of things from this rooftop start to fall down.
And make a ton of noise.
And make a ton of noise. You all just hear, coming from multiple directions, like just the cacophony of wails and groans of punctured lungs, torn out throats and failed bodies and shambling footsteps just begin to go from a shamble into a stampede.
Oh my god.
I need to ask the rooftop people what you're doing in this moment. As Katrine, I know you're going to run, but I need to know if the rooftop people stay put or run with Katrine.
I think we're trying to bring her back up on the roof.
Yeah, I think
Like,
immediately as I see her start to fall, I think like we already have rope on the ground for her to like.
This fall was like,
even if it's instantaneous, I feel like we'd be like digging through our bag for rope, like putting our vines down for rope.
And we're already in action. Like we're already trying to like get her back up when we see her fall. You know.
I'm
like,
gonna need initiative rolls here, everyone.
Yep.
Holy shit!
I got 8.
Okay.
26.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
Bro. Fuck me.
Caspian. You're grabbing out a rope and you're tossing it down?
Yes.
Growing my little viney arms.
As you begin to toss down this rope, Katrine, it is not your turn, but what you see is a horde of zombies. And, hold on a sec. You see coming from a few alleyways and streets a horde of zombies just stampeding off in your direction. Unfortunately, they had the jump on initiative. Katrine, you are not going to be able to climb up this rope before they reach you.
God fucking damn it.
So you're going to have to run. At this point, I'm gonna need to pull up my notes here. have ahead of you an alleyway to duck into or a street to run down. What are your choices?
An alleyway sounds a little sketch, because what if there's no ending? Or what if there is an ending? What if it ends at a, like, and then I've got nowhere to go? So that sounds kind of sketch, so I think I'm just gonna go for the street. Hopefully continue towards the area where the smoke is.
Okay.
I hope
You
that they're
start running off. All of you just see Katrine take off down the street.
Start pulling it back in, pulling it back in.
Y'all wish to chase after?
Yes.
Okay, cool. For all of you chasing after, you are not in any danger, so all I need from you is athletics checks each round to make sure that you can keep up when crossing groups. That's all I'm gonna
will throw down some they get affected by like positive damage, yes? Like heal potions or bottles of light. They're of a fiendish or undead origin.
They are.
Cool. So I'm gonna take at least some of my actions to throw the 2 bottled suns and 2 blight bombs that I have.
Okay. I will say with every bomb you throw, I am going to give them penalties on their checks. Because the way this is going to work is, Katrine, every round you're going to have choices to make and skill checks. You can succeed or fail, and that will determine if you move on. The zombies will also have those checks.
I have 10 things I can throw at these motherfuckers, so 10 bottles of goo I can throw at them, so I do want to spend at least 1 action every turn throwing a bottle of goo.
Okay. The second you start running off, Benoit sucks out a jar of light.
Yeah, bottled sunlight.
Bottled sunlight
There
just
goes
immediately slamming down. You see it staggers a chunk of them.
So they would take 2d4 positive damage, and then 2 splash damage, and then 2d4 fire damage as well.
Damn.
Theoretically, so make of that, with it being a group, what you will, but they definitely don't come out of this feeling like,
yeah,
super tasty, lovely. There's definitely some melting flesh happening here.
I love to see it.
Fair minute.
That's where those penalties.
Perfect. I
'Cause
figured,
they are
but
a
like, I
horde.
wanted to let you know specifically what the damage would be,
Heck yeah.
so you can have a good idea of like, okay, this is a little bit damage to give the horde.
Train. You start running. As you are running down this street, you see off in the distance that there is another pack of zombies down the street. To your left, you have a cart that is blocking over an alleyway that you could potentially leap over. Or you see a house that you could duck into. What are you doing?
Oh, I hate it here.
Try and push through the 5 zombies that are in the street. Those are your choices.
I'm probably launching my... Well, which way is the smoke?
The smoke is kind of... So, say if you are running southwest right now, and that is the direction of the smoke, you essentially have a south by southwest and a west, or a west by southwest, essentially, are your 2 choices. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we're going, we're hopping over the cart.
Us roof people in train.
Yeah, if you want to shout down.
We might not want to take the zombies to the refugee encampment. Just a thought. Do what you want, but taking the zombies to the small refugee encampment might just ensure that all of us die, versus us being able to just fuck them up some way, set them on fire. I don't know. Murder
I
them.
was even looking through my shit to see if I had like a torch or something, and I don't. So I'm just gonna hop over the cart and hope that it stops them from being able to chase me. But knowing that, like, the smoke area is going to be the safe zone to get to, like, once... In my mind, that's what I was thinking, is, like, the smoke is going to be safe zone. Hopefully they are, like, prepared to fight these zombies, but I know that the people that I'm with are intending to go to that spot, so, like, that's just where I'm going to head. But I'm going to try to ditch the zombies along the way.
roll me on acrobatics or athletics or whatever it is. I don't know. I can't keep all of the skills rules in check anymore. Acrobatics. Give me an acrobatics.
19.
19. Yeah, Katrine, you run. It is like a merchant's cart, essentially, with like its little shelving and storage, and then it has a little canopy. You just dive in between those two, do a little bit of a tumble roll, get back up and start running. You hear this massive crash as you see the horde come barreling into that cart. They got a natural 1. You see them just kind of starting to pile up at it, but eventually, as you start to clear enough distance, you see they have formed a large enough mound that they are starting to drop and flop over each other and make over their way over the cart. I need athletics or acrobatics from everyone else that's following along.
I got a 24.
24?
Running in 3 minutes.
That has slowed them down. They're going to have a harder time catching.
29 for acrobatics.
29. Heck yeah. You are all keeping up right now. You're seeing Katrine making some distance between these two. Eventually, you just hear this cart crumble apart from the weight of these zombies.
I can throw another bottle, or
You can throw another bottle.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Just
like stuck on the cart.
chuck one out. Katrine, as you
And if I
are...
can light the cart on fire, even better. But
Even better?
because it doesn't do fire damage.
So,
Like, if I could light the cart on fire, I'd be happy to roll for it.
yeah, give me... No. Give me an attack. Same as your bombs.
Yeah. Good to hear. Point. It didn't help, but it did give me not a nat 1. I got a 17.
17? Yeah. Fire lights up. Another smoke cloud joins the collective of smoke clouds in this quarantine zone. Katrine, as you're running through this alleyway,
Make the horde a little smaller since
You-
I love that thing.
kind of duck and dodge out and around. You turn a corner very quickly, and I need you to make a reflex save, because as you turn this corner, you see just a series of like old clotheslines that were stretched out between these two buildings that you are needing to weave and dodge through.
21.
21?
And then I also rolled a, well, and I don't know if I can do this at this point in time, but I rolled a 22 for perception to see if I'm noticing any kind of ladder or weird stairwell thing, because you know how like on some apartment complexes they have like the one that's on the outside, the fire escape. I'm looking for that. Then I got a 22 on my perception to look for that. If now's an okay time, or if I need to wait until it's my next turn.
No, that's fine. As of right now, you're not seeing that, but I'm going to keep that 22 in mind as you are continuing to run.
Okay.
As you get further around, you have lost sight of the horde, but you hear them still, and they are following. You two up on the rooftop,
Crispy fried.
as you see some flaming zombies, some non-flaming zombies getting over that cart chasing after, you now, as Katrine has kind of cleared this alleyway, you are back out onto the street and continuing to run. You see a lot of them getting snagged up in these clotheslines. A lot of them are getting caught, stuck, they're all stumbling over each other. Katrine, by the time you are 2 blocks down the road, is when you look back and you see them finally barreling out of this alleyway. You're making distance. They're failing every check so far. As you go, you find a chunk of the city that is on fire. Multiple buildings are on fire here. You see a large plume of smoke, and your 2 options is, as you kind of look, you see them off in the distance. You can either turn back and take another alleyway that leads a bit northward, or you can just run through the smoke and find a route through there.
I think option A. Option A sounds like it's gonna be better because I feel like option B might be a little.
It's up to you. Dream.
It is up to you.
I'm gonna go with a clear street that I can see down. So if I've got to track back just a wee bit to get to that alleyway, that's the goal.
So you stop and kind of turn back a bit. You've had 2 rounds of them failing and you succeeding. You have time to make it back, run through there. You don't have to worry about any checks this time around. As you go through this alleyway, you find it hit a T-section, and it goes left and right. Which way are you going? Left is going to be westward. Right is going to be a little bit like, north.
Probably left.
Okay. You start going that way. I need acrobatics checks from the rooftop people.
I got an 18.
Okay.
Fuck.
Advice phone.
What was that?
I got a nat 1.
No!
Do you have your hero point?
I think you're the only one who does, Caspian.
No?
Did you already spend your hero point?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on one of our stealth checks earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
As you go running, you find yourself slipping. Roll me a reflex save.
Funny good. Fine. We're all falling over. We get tips.
Like,
What is 19 plus 13?
32.
So that
32 for a reflex. Holy cow! Oh my god! Yeah.
Doesn't even phase you for a minute.
You find yourself slipping, and whereas Katrine had her claws scrape and have pull off some tiles with her, you just grab onto this roof and just beast your way up on top of it. You fucking, what is that called? Deadlifting, or muscle up. You muscle up yourself back onto this roof. You, however, a little bit behind now. The Leshies are ahead of you, and you've lost sight of Katrine at this point. But you're not on the street. Katrine, you're running. As you're going, you see one of these fire escapes.
Oh, thank the gods.
But it is a series of stairs going down, and then a ladder that should drop down to get to street level. It is currently pulled up.
I'm running and jumping for it.
Jumping for it? Alright.
I'm fucking jumping for it.
Acrobatics, baby.
Oh my god. Please give me a good roll. Please give me a good roll. Holy shit. Please give me a good roll. Please. Woo! Yeah. Alright. What was I rolling for again?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Oh, that's a 28.
Woo!
Nice.
You see it just from some trash and dumpsters that are in these alleyways. You do the little kind of parkour, kind of side hopping leap and just grab onto the ladder with your arms. As you start climbing up this ladder, that is when you see the horde starting to turn the corner and make its way into this alley. You get up on the fire escape and just drop down on it as they start to swarm underneath you, but cannot reach. Well done! Well done! Katrine, you are out of harm's way for now.
For now.
Threatening.
Benoit, you and Kipo make your way over to the edge of a roof, and you see Katrine in one of these fire escapes. Kind of just there, like breathing heavily. And after a little bit, Caspian, you catch up with the rest of the group.
I think we definitely would toss Train down the rope so that you can get like on top of the roofs, but not with as much urgency as last time, for sure. Seeing as you are not in imminent.
danger.
As you all get up onto the rooftop and kind of like assess your situation, your location, and everything, everybody roll me perception checks.
12. I rolled a 2.
Bad rolls.
Perception can't see shit. Can't see shit anywhere.
25.
Okay.
Caspian.
29.
Been lost focused.
As Treaton, you get up, you and Caspian kind of look around, and you see maybe half a mile out that pillar of smoke that's just like giving off those little signals. You are much closer now.
Oh yeah.
And with that, we'll take a little smoke break, little drink break, little bathroom break, whatever you gotta do, do it. We're gonna take a little breather here, and we'll see what happens
What
next.
we need to do.
Well, we're gonna take probably a 15 break, so 15 after. Be back, we'll be here. I figured that'll be more than enough time for everyone to do what they gotta do, so.
Yeah, so we'll see you all back here in 15 minutes, 15 after the hour. We will see you back shortly. Okay, bye for now. Hey pals, thanks for sticking around and hanging out while we did our things and stuffs, and now we're ready to get back into this weird zombie apocalypse type life that we are navigating through. For those of you who don't know, because only one person here knows, I've been unfortunately battling with the thought of a zombie apocalypse for the past few weeks now, and it's something that I think about every single day of my life, and I am genuinely afraid of what will happen to me when that day comes. So the thought is, it will not happen in my lifetime, and everything will be perfectly fine.
Yep.
I didn't die yet.
Really reinforcing these thought patterns, though.
So,
At least, you didn't die. Katrine did not die.
Katrine did not die. Molly has not died yet. There are no zombies yet. Molly has been highly considering purchasing a weapon just for the sake of when the zombie apocalypse happens.
Mood.
Oh, man.
Mood.
But yeah. So for those of you who tuned in during our halfway mark, I feel like we have a few viewers more than we did earlier before we went on break. So basically, yeah, to catch you up with where we are right now, Katrine, Caspian, Benoit, and Kipo have been traversing the rooftops of this city to get to what we believe is a safe haven of some sort for some wastelanders with their little smoke clouds telling us that they are there. So we're going to find them, hoping to find them safely and get them back safely, ideally without zombies.
We're gonna save them. The zombies.
Yeehaw.
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 Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. With all of that said, let's get back into it. You all collect yourselves, take a minute, kind of see the horde down on the streets, swarming around the area. Kind of take the time to plan next route. Try and maybe ditch this horde and lose the attention of it. I would love, at this point, just one more round of skill checks. Stealth and acrobatics.
Stealth, I got a 16. Ooh, and for acrobatics, or athletics or acrobatics?
Either or.
Okay. I got that's 18 plus 9.
20.
27? 27.
30 for stealth. 19 for acrobatics.
Okay, I got a 29 for stealth and a 17 for acrobatics. Wait, 27.
Dang. We love to see it. You all take a moment, let the commotion die down. Slowly but surely make your way off this beach. You're moving a bit slower, being a little bit more cautious. Go, making sure that every step is sure, every crossing of a building is guaranteed, double checking the stability of certain points of the buildings. As you continue out, the sun begins to set throughout your day. You've been traveling for a little while. Takes a few more hours. It's only half a mile, but you're traveling on rooftops. It is slow, it is steady, but it's safe. Eventually, as twilight begins to hit, you actually come up to the saloon itself. You see lights on down in the main space. You see the saloon doors, those double hinge doors that swing, that are kind of halfway. like up there. You see one of them is just busted slightly off the hinge, and the other one seems to be functioning as normal. Everybody roll me perception checks here.
I got a 23.
22.
Oh, I also 20.
Not bad. We actually finally have doing a little bit of chilling. Let's see. Chilling. Just a little bit chilling.
Good job, y'all.
Yeah.
As you're all kind of analyzing this space, the saloon sits almost as its own like little independent building. It does not have other rooftops connected to it. It's social. It is kind of a little beacon in this space in the city. You're looking around, all of you notice this, and it's a couple of things. One, you all hear the sound of a piano being played. It is not a smooth melody. It is like occasional off-key notes, just like bing, dun, 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 bing, boo, bing. It is dissonant. It is inconsistent. As you're kind of looking at that, you see smoke rising from the chimney. And you notice a large blanket sitting beside the chimney. And on the roof nearby it, you see a halfling sitting atop it. Just kind of like curled up, legs and arms, kind of just like sitting down in themselves, looking tired and curled up into a ball.
Is Baron a halfling?
No. I will say you all rolled good enough. It looks like a half kid. A girl maybe in her late teens.
She looks to be living as far as we can tell.
But you can tell, yeah.
Dated last time.
Throw something down. Throw a little piece of meat.
Little like rock or something.
Even like
Something softer than I thought.
I might
Something
throw
that's not
a
gonna make it
healing elixir at her because they do have a elixir of life, and either it will help heal her and show that we're friendly, or she'll start burning and she's a zombie.
Just throw a glass bottle at a kid.
Yep.
Sure, yeah.
You know, either she'll get healed by it, and that'll be really cool.
I don't know if you know this, but when you throw a healing potion at somebody, it does not heal them.
But like it would a little, right? Like the glass would break and it would heal them a little.
A little, right?
Oh, damn, because I totally thought that's how it would work, too.
Yeah.
No.
Me too. It would just throw, like, it would, like, evaporate around her.
Yeah.
Just glass shatters on you. You just get a bottle thrown at you.
Well, then don't do that.
Numbers, so
It's kind of like if someone threw a glass bottle of Red Bull at you. You wouldn't, like, maybe you'd get a little bit of caffeine in your body from it being on your skin, but, like, it really wouldn't be that much.
I was
One, be my guest.
maybe we should throw a rock. I assume I would probably know that. Maybe we ought to throw a rock then. It was a good idea though.
Kind of just grab a couple of pebbles.
Yeah.
After a few more, lands close enough, you see this figure look up, and all of you do recognize this person. This is one of the children of Vera, the halfling, the widow of Artemis, the merchant you met oh so long ago.
These are the unluckiest kids
This is
ever.
her eldest daughter, Sylvie. sitting there, just looks up, immediately eyes widen, and then just like starts waving at all of you. It's not saying anything, but
waves back and motions like, "We'll come to you."
Just, you see this like lost sad kid immediately, like her shoulders drop with some tension leaving her. You see tears begin to well up into her eyes as she's just like kind of like points down at a window near the roof. And with y'all got over 20, you see her mouthing out the word like mom, kind of pointing into one of the windows.
Benoit points at the window and goes like, trying to ask if you're
As you're kind of hand gesturing, being like, is she a zombie? You see her try and understand it for a second and goes, like, shakes her head and goes, and then points to her leg and makes that motion.
Okay. Well, let's go do some hero shit, guys.
Okay. What's the plan, y'all?
Let's go put the tools in real quick and then they
Are we close enough to jump onto the top of the building of that one? No. We gotta go down and go over. Do we see any zombies in our area? Is it daytime?
No, it's twilight.
Oof.
Roll me a perception check to look for zombies in the area.
I got a 15.
You don't see any. Looks clear. You do occasionally just hear those little piano notes playing here and there. But
so like, I don't think it'd be good to go through the bar, because I think there's probably zombies in the main floor. But there might not be any upstairs, and like it might be a good place to rest, and then go back to getting them back during the daylight hours when we like see the zombies, and we're a little more equipped with dealing with them, because we have like rations and medicine and stuff. I have my elixirs of life that apparently if I throw at someone that they're not going to be helpful, so
I don't know what to tell you. Them's the rules.
But yeah, no, so like maybe we could hunker down in the bar overnight.
You would have to go in from the ground, because it sits on its own.
Well, I figured we'd, go down the building, sneak over, because usually there's no zombies outside. Sneak up the side of the building, go in through the window.
You should also check and see if you see zombies, because I rolled for them. Now everybody else should look. Or just trust me whenever I say there are no zombies,
27.
27?
Yeah, is that a reasonable plan? This plan I just said? Is there obvious things that are making the plan not a good plan?
As you look around, scouting the area, two things. One, the saloon has its central door, and it has two, like, large window seats, big open windows at the front of the saloon. Looking through one of them, you see a figure hobbling around on the base floor.
There's definitely zombies on the base floor.
You notice out of the courtyard, off down a street, one zombie shambling back.
Okay, so we might be able to sneak by and crawl up.
You could crawl up in there.
Yeah.
Crawling back down with more people might be a little tricky. but you actually sneak up and crawl up into the building, if you will.
It's kind of my.
That was the quickest time ever. How are they? 2 minutes? No, it's like 12, girl. Sorry, we're just figuring out dinner. Amanda thinks pizza rolls only need 2 minutes to cook in the oven.
That's it for 2 minutes, and I did.
So you all wish to creep down, sneak your way up to the building, climb up the sides? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. Well, I mean, y'all know what's about to come here. Stealth checks.
So checks.
Across the board.
That one's half cup.
Alright, Gecko. This is for you. I'm gonna use this die. I'm gonna show you that. It's really great.
I was like, I've saved myself. It was half cocked, but it was on a 3, and then I rolled a 1.
I got a 16 on the die. What am I rolling for again? Oh, stealth?
Mm-hmm.
27.
Seven. We. Where's my nice little pink? Yay! Alright, hold on. So, what did you get, Katrine?
27.
27. Caspian, what'd you get?
14.
Just, boop. Sometimes I'm really bad at math, y'all. Sometimes I'm bad at math. What's... One second here. So what is your total stealth check?
It would be 11. So, like, it could be worse. I have a good bonus.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
You all begin to climb down the rooftops. Twilight is slowly becoming nighttime. Sun is dropping. The sky is turning from that ambient, dull blue-gray into that deep, dark blue color that you have as the sun begins to fade away. It has gone past the walls. It's gone past the horizon from what you can see. You're just starting to get a glimpse of a star or two, and the moon is shining out. You walk across this courtyard, this open patch space. It seems okay. Get to the side of the building. What side are you climbing up on?
Probably whatever the closest side is.
Front, left side, right side. What's the plan?
Left side.
Left side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Left side.
Okay. Let me just, for no reason in particular, some adjustments to roll 20 here. Wait. So you begin.
Can you be more specific when you say for no reason in particular? Okay, like,
maybe for a
you're-
particular reason, but we don't need to worry about it right now. We need to worry about it in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh god. Hold on. Ah! I'm having some technical difficulties. Give me a second here.
Sounds like we're about to have a lot of difficulties.
What are you talking? I'm just doing a little something. As you all begin to scale the side of the building, Katrine, Caspian, you start climbing your way up. You see Kipo extend his little vine arms and starts to raise himself up. Benoit does that too, extends his vine arms, is kind of like using them as a rope as he climbs up. Benoit, your foot slips. As you feel your feet fall from out of under you, your arms extend a little bit more. Your grip loosens and you find yourself swinging down and crashing right through the window on the side of the saloon here. All of those stealth rolls at this point are initiative, everyone.
What?
As you see Benoit go flying into the saloon. Benoit, you crash through. You see almost completely burnt down, if not partially on fire, oil lamps and torch sconces. You see several zombies sitting at the bar, like hitting cups against their heads or knocking stuff off of the counter. As you see one figure, dressed in a nice outfit, skin rotting, just hits multiple dissonant notes on the piano as they all turn and look at you. And all of a sudden you see this figure just like just starts playing this horrible harmony on this piano. We in combat, everybody. Katrine, you are partway up the wall of the building. Let's just tuck you right here. Let's tuck Kipo right here. And let's tuck Caspian right here. You all are halfway climbing up this wall, and you see that happen. I need to know what everyone's doing right now. Katrine, it's your turn.
What I want to do is I want to drop back down to the window and grab Benoit out and fucking run up these stairs. Hoping that those stairs are leading me to an extra level that the zombies can't get to at this exact point in time. I guess I could zoom out and check the map.
So you want to grab Benoit?
Yeah.
Yank him out of the window?
Yes.
Okay. Just roll me a strength check for that one. Let's get some music too.
11.
11. That's chill. 1.
Too relaxed.
There we go. Alright, you reach in, grab Benoit with an 11. I will say that I say 11's a failure. Because that is under the easy DC that I have set for.
Oh shit.
You reach in, grab Benoit, and start trying to pull him. You pull him partway up from the ground, but you unfortunately are like leaning forward and trying to lift with like this motion. You're struggling to get him up and out. That is an action. If you want to keep trying to pull him out, you can. If you want to spend your other 2 actions for something else, be my guest.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to pull him out. That's, I want to get him out of danger.
Another strength check.
A 13.
That's 1 under. That does not succeed. You are still just, Benoit, you are getting yanked and pulled into the wall of this building.
Yeah, I got a 12 on that one, so no. I guess I'm not getting it. I am over here, like, freaking the fuck out, attempting to just yank little Benoit through the window and just epically not succeeding.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
As you're struggling to do that, you all hear this piano playing intensify, and this creature, which as you look in, Katrine and Benoit, as you see, this was the piano player in the saloon. Every time you went in, this guy was always playing and entertaining for people.
Correct.
Fully infected, missing a few fingers, playing this horrible melody, and just shrieks out. I'm going to need from everyone, I'm going to need a fortitude save, as it is shrieking out, almost like attempting to sing. This cloud of noxious gas starts to fill the room. 19.
We get a plus fortitude, right?
What's up?
We get a plus to our fortitude.
No, it was will. Plus 2 against fear, plus 1 against will.
Let me
Broncos
double
brew
check
does
here.
nothing for you.
Oh, actually, guys are okay. You are just far enough away from it where you're okay.
Okay, hell yeah. I was about to be like, yo, I just got a nat 20 on that, and that's like something that I probably didn't need to get a nat 20 on because my fortitude isn't 11, like.
Oh no.
So now I just got a nat 20 for no reason. I'm just gonna have to hopefully get another one.
I'm sorry. You do see, however, with that shrieking, that these zombies just, like, their kind of weird docile state changes into this almost, like, bestial fury. You see them just, like, start smashing the counter, them start hitting their heads and, like, shrieking in response. With a intense energy. Caspian. What you doing?
I'm gonna go over and try to help Katrine get out of the window.
Roll me a strength check.
Please succeed.
It's not a high DC, it's an easy DC check.
Oh, okay, that's why I failed twice.
Thrice.
Yeah, shit.
What is
A roll of d20 and add your strength modifier to the roll.
Oh, okay. 25.
Grab Benoit by the scruff of his gourd and just yoink! Benoit, you are now you're now pulled up and out of the window.
Well, that's good.
And kind of past Katrine. Caspian, you have one more action. What would you like to do?
Go back up.
make my way up the building.
Okay. Run up the stairs or climb up the wall?
If the stairs look solid and silent, I go up the stairs. If the stairs look sketchy in the slightest, I climb.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh. 28.
Stairs look good. Looks like the door is barricaded at the top of the staircase.
Is there like, are the stairs like covered, or is it like we can like go up the stairs and then still get onto the roof?
You could probably still climb up to the roof. It would save you climbing up the whole building, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
10.
Stick to the stairs. As far as I can get.
That's where you go. Start moving up that way. As you do, Katrine, you are still at that window kind of helping getting Benoit out. You notice, let's see, which one? You see this zombie right here. Just full sprint over and leap through the window at you, attempting to grapple you, just shrieking the entire time. What is your... It's trying to grapple you, so it's rolling against your... I want to say reflex save. What is your reflex saving throw bonus?
A 13 total.
Okay. 23. This zombie comes leaping through the window, and Katrine, immediately you are just grabbed by it. And, I mean, it's gonna bite ya. As this zombie seems to be moving strangely quicker than what you have encountered normally here. That's a natural 3 on the die. It's gonna bite into your armor and not break through to your skin. But it is grappling you. It's leapt through the window. It is holding you in place and biting onto your armor. At this point, these other two are going to shamble up to this point, and they're gonna try and kind of reach out and grab and claw at you, Katrine. Since you are the only one in reach and accessible here. First one striking, that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And the next one is a miss, as one reaches out and claws at you. That is going to be... I rolled max. 12 points of damage. As this one's biting, the other one reaches out and just, like, grabs onto your head, yanks out a chunk of fur, and cracks your head into the side paneling of this window, and some glass kind of comes off with it, too.
Amazing.
Benoit.
I throw a bottle of light directly into this little triad of evil happening here.
Okay.
Got a little flashbang.
Give me the deets on this one, because now the stats of what damage they do really matters.
Yeah.
What?
I need to roll dice.
But
Yeah. Throw it back.
But I need to roll dice.
Little dice case. Yeah. So it does hit. I don't have to roll the hit. I mean, I'm throwing it on the floor, like right in front of all three of them, so it's kind of like hitting the
roll me
outside of the barn, but...
to hit. They're easier to hit.
Okay, I got a 23.
That'll hit.
Word. And then I need a bunch of d4s.
4? 4? How many do you...
I can put out here. Okay, I need... It'll be... 2d4 positive damage. So... That'll be a 8.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing, girl?
I don't know, give me that much. I'm confused. 5 points of positive damage, 2
Okay.
flash damage, and 2d4 fire. Another 5 points of fire damage. So 12 points total.
Alright. Oops. Don't look at my secrets. Don't look at my secrets!
Whatsoever. And then with my last action, I want to grab Molly and bolt a move.
You want to try and break Trine out of the grapple?
Yes.
Okay. So, as Benoit pulls out a jar of light, just chucks it through the window past Katrine. Katrine, you're going to take 2 points of splash damage.
It's positive damage.
Fire, though.
Fair. Worth it, I think.
We'll find out.
As you hear all of them just shriek out in pain, Benoit, I need you to give me an athletics check.
I got an 11. There.
I should have taken a bite. You're doing kind of that tug-of-war thing now with Katrine, where Benoit, you're pulling on Katrine, and the zombies are pulling back on her. Katrine, you're just being pulled between these two. It's your turn.
What part of my body are they tugging on? Do they have hold of my arms?
What are you wanting to do with this question? Are you wanting to attack?
Yes.
Pull up the cards real quick. It's all in the heart of the cards, baby. Grabbed. You are held in place by another creature, making you flat-footed and immobilized. You attempt to manipulate action. You succeed. I think you can attack. It doesn't say that you can attack with the grabbed condition.
Let's just say that I have your like upper arms and torso, and I'm hugging you. That's how I see it, and they got your feet.
I will say that they're kind of reaching around, grabbing you by your shoulders, your torso. One of your arms is grabbed, but you can pull out your weapon and strike if you want.
Yeah, I'd just whip it out and try to just cut them at the wrists.
Okay, cool. Are you wanting to hurt them, or are you wanting to break out of this grapple?
I'm wanting to break out of the grapple by, like, cutting them at the wrists. Is my, like, thought process. Is that I take my little weapon and just, like, right at the wrists that are grabbing me.
Okay, here's how I'm going to run this. If you want to chop off a hand, you can either do two things. You can either use 2 actions. One of them is an attack. One of them is an escape check. And you're just rolling 2 dice, spending 2 actions to do that. Or, if you want it to be 1 action, just strike to cut the wrist off. I will allow a targeted attack. The DC, or it's going to be harder to hit, and you're going to need to do a certain amount of damage that I have in my head to break free. But it'll only be 1 action. high risk, high reward type of thing. I'll leave that up to you.
Then
Also, take panache.
So, you guys remember the story about the friend drama that I'm going through? That I told you happened Decadence weekend? Great, we're gonna go into detail about that. The person that I'm having the drama with is the person that bought me this dice that I keep getting a fucking nat 1 on!
Yo, they curse that shit.
I can't use this die anymore. I keep getting a nat 1. I am not okay. I'm not okay.
They cursed
Take
it.
the die. Go to the
I
foster
stay
room.
up forever.
Go to the foster room. Forget about it. Don't
Eat
touch
it.
again.
Dice
Eat it out of here.
If I didn't have a dog that I would be I don't want the dog to, like, accidentally pick. We're just gonna pretend to yeet back away.
Yeah.
Eatus Pagitas.
Please move it out of existence.
Just Katrine.
Anyway, I got a 16 on the other die.
Double thing.
For...
You told me to roll 2.
Oh, you wanted to do the 2 option, not the 1 option?
Yeah, I rolled 2 die. I got a nat
So
1 on 1 and a
was an
16 on...
attack, the other one was the escape.
I did not think in advance of which one was gonna be which.
You didn't say yeah.
I didn't. I just rolled the
Okay.
die and I saw a nat 1 and I lost my shit.
What did you roll for your second one?
A 16.
On the die.
Correct.
And add your athletics.
That would be a 26.
Katrine,
Shock it at me.
you grab out your weapon and you start swinging wildly to try and cut this wrist off. You are panicked right now. In the midst of this moment, you find your weapon slipping out of your hand. As you drop your weapon, you push your feet up against the wall and just with all of your might shove back and push both you and Benoit back a little bit, breaking free from their grasp and out of the grapple.
But I dropped my weapon.
You want to pick up your weapon?
Fuck yeah, I do. I'm not leaving without it.
Alright,
Grab.
that is your turn. Let's see what goes on over here. Alright, you just hear this piano and this shrieking continue out more. And Caspian, it's your turn.
Okay. Is there like a window along this path? Do I have eyesight into this?
No. There is not.
And Katrina's free of the grapple now, so they're all good to come upstairs now.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna just go up the stairs now. Be like, come on, y'all.
Don't have the purpose. We're coming after
Fucking
you.
around.
Alright.
I'm gonna take all of my actions to go up the stairs.
Start climbing up. Roll me in athletics. Climb up the wall.
Okay, so for athletics, that's gonna be a 17.
Nice.
Time to cut away.
Climb your way up onto the roof. See everyone else down below.
Yeah.
the zombies get to go. Yeah. They are all just going to stay at this window reaching out. I hate to do this to you, Katrine, but one of them's gonna lunge out and try and grapple you again.
Yeah.
That's
Rude.
a natural one.
Yeah.
You see this one crawling out, and it slips and stabs into its neck with some shattered glass.
Fuck yes.
And just is like looking at you as it is there, kind of like just. She pulls itself back up and is going to swing out at you and attack.
Rude.
24 to hit you.
Fuck.
That gonna hit you,
that.
Katrine?
The
Yeah.
silent fuck was the yes.
Yes.
6 points of damage.
That's bullshit. Duh.
Add I think at this point, this one is going to move and shatter through this window, plop down and out. And you see it starting to round the corner at all of you. And then this one right here is going to reach out and try and strike at you once, Katrine. That is a 30 to hit.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Death.
10 points of damage. You're up, Bimla.
Okay. I'm gonna hit those ones that keep grappling you with another bottle of sunlight. And then, go from there.
Roll the hit.
No. It was, remember, broadside of a barn is what we're aiming for here. That would be a 17.
That'll hit. Another bottle of light, like a flashbang grenade, essentially gets chucked out into them as they're trying to push their way out and overwhelm you.
The other.
You know what? Double check here. It should have. Be right.
It is. It's just fun. It's just a little funky. It's a little diamond.
Look at that.
It's like a tap. But I can spin it. Look. Okay, I got 5. 4 is up here. So 5 positive, 2 splash, and fucking 8 points of damage of fire damage. Good cattle. Good baby.
Heck yeah. You chuck that in, and you see that this one right in the window just fully immolates, shrieking out.
Go chase down your little buddies.
This one is going to just drop down to the ground on fire. The other one is going to take a little bit of that splash damage. One of them is down.
You can just like throwing him, you know?
They take splash damage. They don't take the full brunt of it. It's whoever you hit direct.
Gotcha.
So,
Fuck 'em. And then
as Katrine, that one that's been grabbing at you this whole time, it lights on fire and just collapses into a pile.
Phenomenal.
and then run. Dun, 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 dun. And aid Katrine if I can, like grab her hand and run, but I don't know if that's.
If you want to move it half speed and literally pull Katrine to basically this square, I allow it.
Yeah. That way you're out of the firing zone. That Kipo. Pulling Kipo along. I assume Kipo's following Caspian. But
Alright, yeah, I'll have Kipo following Caspian.
yeah.
Kipo's up with you, Caspian. He's just climbing about. So remember, you all do command him at this point.
True, I'm forgetting. What did you do?
I do it all the time. Trine Benoit grabs you and just yanks you a little bit back away from the window. With that, it is your turn. Girly, what you doing?
We're going up.
Roll. Roll.
Roll me in athletics.
$12.
You get up to the wall. You do not fall or make big noises or anything, but you're taking a little bit longer to climb up this wall than you normally would expect.
You're hurting.
Huh?
Case of the owls.
With that, I know you can see what's going on there. Caspian, it's your turn.
So are we all on the roof now? Not yet. Okay. I will render aid. I'll help
Pull Katrina.
get everybody off the wall
Okay.
onto the roof.
I will say you can reach down and help pull Katrina up the rest of the way.
I'm a little far away still.
Katrina, as you're climbing up and kind of struggling, you see just the smug face of Caspian, or at least how you interpret it as the smug face of Caspian. Just way too handsome, annoyingly so.
Annoyingly handsome.
Reaching down and helping you up from the rest of your climb. With that, Benoit, it's not your turn.
It's the zombie's turn, isn't it?
It's the zombie's turn. You see this one come running up to you, and this one just flop out the window and crawl over to you as both of them make their way over and strike out at ya. Rude dudes. Rude dudes indeed. That's 24 and a 14 to hit ya.
Only one thing.
Okay? That's 6 points of damage as one of them comes reaching out and flying at you. It is your turn.
I'm gonna pull out my frying pan and clock him. Give him the old 1-2.
The old bop bop.
The old bop bop.
Okay? Yeah.
Try to knock him off the wood a little bit. Knock him out on it. One of them is a 16.
That'll hit.
Okay, and one of them is 10. Because it'd be -5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think one of them hit.
Pull out your frying pan, you just see it immediately heat up, almost like it is on a hot plate.
Yeah.
You smell the burning, rotting flesh from this zombie that you smack across the head with your pan. Roll me some damage.
I don't remember how much damage we gave. I don't think we ever actually talked about the specific stats.
We did. I had it. 1d6 bludgeoning damage and 1d4 fire damage.
6 of these super cool dice.
Plus the strength, by the way.
Plus strength? Okay. That's plus 1 dice. So 4 points of bludgeoning. 4 points of.
Woo! Nice. 8 points, baby. Smack it across its face. You see the rune that's carved into the bottom of the pan burned onto the side face of the zombie as it just like cracks its head back into place and just stares you down.
Give him a smack and then run. Last action.
Last action run.
I guess it'd be 2 actions, right? Pull out pot smack.
Yeah.
Pot's still out though, so
Get
I'm
ya
running
up
up
the
the stairs.
stairs. Boop, 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 boop. Just fluffing it. Katrine, you are up on the roof. It is your turn.
I throw down a rope.
Max Caspian for being so stupid.
Get off of me.
Annoyingly so.
Ew. You have cooties. Probably toss down a rope for Benoit. Like, come on, you little turd.
Just annoyed. Annoyed, I can't. Anything else?
Alright, pull out a rope, drop it down. I will say, as long as you get up to Katrine, you don't have to make a climb check.
Okay, well then Katrine will walk closer to Benoit. So that I don't have to wait for Benoit's turn.
You're gonna have to wait for Benoit's turn either way.
Fair. I'm getting as
But
close to Benoit with the...
move up over there to drop it down immediately to Benoit, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just,
Okay.
Roll me a strength check to see how well you hold that rope when Benoit climbs.
Oh, hey, Stead. Thank you for the sub. Super appreciate. Strength is a 17.
Alright, cool. Yeah. So you are all there waiting for Benoit to grab that rope. You see tumbling out of the window the performer, the bard, just
Piano man.
The piano man comes out and just starts shrieking.
Yeah.
It's just outside of its reach. As you see that noxious cloud once again emit from it as it shrieks out. It is a little bit loud though.
Sonic damage or something, or
No, it's just loud.
so it tells all the zombies that
Acting more horrors, yeah.
fact a real tasty meal happening over here.
And with that, it's Caspian's turn.
Okay, so like I have been trying to not shoot anything because that will be loud. I
Have like
will
a
try.
crossbow or something? Maybe ever had a crossbow?
I don't think that I've had a crossbow since the beginning. I have like pistols and rifles and like the scroll staff. Or the scroll
At this point,
shooter.
all of China might know we're here, so
Yeah, like that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, do I just shoot this guy so he stops shrieking and kind of hope for the best?
maybe. Bad idea. You probably hit one of them.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot for the piano man.
Alright,
Gas
roll
mask.
his head. Play us a song, you're the piano man.
But I want him to not play us a song. I want him to
No.
Wow, Okay. 18.
That'll hit.
Oh, right on.
You
7 points of damage.
Alright, heck yeah, heck yeah. As it's out there just shrieking like, ah! Like crying out, you pull out your gun, pop, right into the head. And it straightens back up again.
Right on.
right on. Well, that was a cool idea.
I was hoping to just shoot its mouth off. I couldn't like see. Okay.
Guys,
So
That's good. It's good. We love that.
I'm like, if we're getting onto the roof now, can I help Benoit?
Benoit has to unfortunately wait for his turn to get up because just like action-wise, he isn't holding the rope and he hasn't even started climbing yet.
Just there going,
Okay.
fucking.
So, alas, we have to wait for Benoit's turn, which I know nobody wants to do that because we all know he's at the bottom.
It's the bottom. Don't.
I'm just like, once we're all on the roof, I feel like we'll be able to get her and then leave the other side and just hurt the rest of these zombies. I'm not trying to like shoot off a bunch of shots and make all of this fucking commotion, you know? That's just kind of where my brain is.
Oh, that does remind me, I should roll some checks after you fired that shot, so thank you.
You're so welcome.
You're so welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Maybe is there debris on the roof?
What you thinking? So I'll say sure, yeah, there's like tile, there's some rubble here.
I want to find something that would make like a good clattery clunk sound. And like throw it off behind the zombies. So there's noise over that way, and they're like, oh, we should go to that noise.
Yeah, roll me, I will say, there's definitely like tiles and stuff you could grab off the roof and chuck.
Snort.
Roll me
Like, should I
either
roll like
a performance or a survival check. because that's what feels the best to me right now.
Like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, should I roll like engineering? So like, it's like, you know, oh, this will like land over there and make this sound. But okay, I will roll for survival. And I got an 11 for survival.
Okay. Grab some of the tiles, chuck it out. Unfortunately, some cracking tiles as they go off on the ground. It is not a big enough distraction to pull the zombies' attention away from the free salad bar that they have in front of them with Benoit. Great idea, though.
Love it.
And with that, Benoit, it's not your turn.
Yeah, bro. Zombie turn it.
It is indeed.
Yep.
They both run up to you, and they both attack you.
Sure, I don't get any attacks of opportunity.
Nope. That is a 30. What did your AC?
21.
So it's not a crit.
What?
And an 18. One hit, one miss as they come running up to you, trying to claw into you. Oh? They are hasted.
Aw, boo.
That is 10 points of damage to you. And they are both going to try and grapple you. The bard is hasting them at the moment. What is your reflex saving throw? So 22 is your DC for them to
jump away and go,
I got a 9 and a 21 as these zombies are clawing, grabbing at you.
just cussing French, just cussing a bunch in French. Benoit's not being sneaky right now, he just cussing a bunch.
Benoit, you grab the rope. You kick them off as they try and grab your ankles. And you make your way up to the roof. Everybody, roll me a fortitude save who's been hit.
Oh, that didn't
Oh, no.
31.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
All the adrenaline
Woo!
pumping my antibody.
You guys are okay? You're okay. As you take a moment, you make it up top. These zombies are kind of clawing and shrieking up at you.
That's pretty much what the zombie run.
You see them up against the wall, looking up, as you hear this bard still shrieking out. Everybody roll me perception checks.
Perception.
20.
25.
18.
You will notice, off from different points, different roads, just a few zombies here and there, coming in the direction of all this. Slowly but surely, filtering their way in,
Back up the flap.
as you all sit atop this roof, realizing that with this one crying out, you are probably only a few hours away from having a fort completely surrounding this building. With that, we're gonna call it a little early tonight.
Oh, you bitch!
Wow.
Oh, how could you?
Cliffhanger right there.
God damn it!
We're gonna get up there, we're gonna have a nice eepy time, and then we're gonna very carefully just triage this lady back to camp.
It would have been nice.
I said no. They said no.
I'm having fun.
I have
Okay.
fun as well, even if I hurt, even my soul hurts.
I'm sorry you guys aren't having fun.
I'm having fun. but
No
I'm
one. No one ever said that we weren't having fun.
We're having fun, but I'm scared.
We're allowed to be mad at you for the decisions that you're making that affect our situations, okay?
Yep.
I know.
Consequences.
Fuck!
Put away my
We
dice.
can be
before
having
we
a
go
hard
home.
time
There's
and a
my dice
fun
going.
time at the same time.
Oh, this D4 is so unbelievably pretty. I love it so much.
Very pretty.
Next week, everyone's good to play?
Yes. I think so.
I think so. Hold on.
Let's all double check our calendars.
The only thing I have is Sylph.
I have this thing on Thursday. It's called Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
dang.
I'm good.
Pathfinder's gonna get in the way of your Pathfinder.
Yeah, on the 19th, I also have this thing called Pathfinder, so I think we're good.
We're just gonna get
Okay,
in the
cool.
way of Pathfinder. Oh, man.
Well, dang, I have something called D&D in my calendar?
Whole different thing. Not even close to the same thing.
Yeah.
What even is that?
I don't know. I, really don't know. Hell, I'm confused.
Beautiful.
That was very good.
I'm confused. It was like 2
That's so
weeks of
fun.
not this crew and these characters. And they are just my favorite. I can't believe I was considering just canceling this campaign, starting a new one. I love these characters.
Finn wants to. As everyone's, but I have a special love for Finn.
And I don't know. I love this campaign so much. Like
It's
the
so
characters are great. The story is
The
incredible.
existential horror is on peak.
I had a blast tonight. Thank you so much for letting me dip my toes in horror again, because it's one of my favorite things to do. It's been a fun one navigating a little baby zombie apocalypse. So
Fuck yeah, it has.
Yeah, so again, just to roll back on that thought, some of us here have been having these zombie problems for weeks, and this is just gonna continue my zombie problems.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's really funny.
The zombie apocalypse. I'm like, oh, oops.
It's really fine, because Katrine will survive a zombie apocalypse. Molly will not. Katrine
That's
will.
okay. I wouldn't survive a zombie apocalypse.
I would just be like, that's it. That's my 13th reason. Not gonna lie to y'all. I don't have that much of an attachment to being alive. I'd be like, wow, that looks hard. I'm done.
Hard,
No, I'd rather not.
hard pass.
I've done enough, really. It's been a very lovely bit. No zombies, thank you. Alright.
But no, I appreciate y'all ending a little early, because I've been up since 6:45, or not, sorry. I've been up since 4:45 this morning. Because I had a 6 a.m. call I had to do, so this is a good stopping point.
I slept all day.
Go get you some rest.
So jealous, Molly.
Well, you know, when a hurricane hits, there's only so much to do.
God, you know what I would do to have a hurricane in Colorado right now?
Please.
A lot. Like, shit, give me a natural disaster, okay?
Blizzard, right now.
Because then I don't have to go into work.
Oh, I was really upset about not being able to go to work because I really need the money, so.
Well, I'm constantly working overtime, so if you need money, hit me up, baby.
I got you. Well, I mean, you guys are already hooking me up for my birthday, so.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have you out for Daku.
Oh, yeah, we need to go over. That was something else I wanted to ask you again. We're gonna do a Nekopara day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should.
And then maybe a Pokemon day because I have an Alolan Vulpix little onesie.
We should do that on Sunday.
Maybe I'll break out my
Regardless.
Pimp EV outfit.
You should for Sunday. You would be.
Although I think I got rid of that blazer.
You did. You gave it to Carlin.
Damn.
But
Never mind.
We'll figure it out. We can do Pokemon on Sunday. Because you have your little thing. I have my Kigu.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
You got time to buy some stuff online. The one that I got is like, it's like a romper. So it's like booty shorts, but long sleeves. And it has the tail and like a hood and everything.
Like the Blue Marumi's little Didarinos in the back. But
So,
yeah. Pokemon. I'll put that in my notes app. We'll do Pokemon.
and then,
Sunday, unless something happens or we can't. But I don't.
and then I was thinking of either doing like, a bunny suit cosplay or Konako from High School DxD.
No. Very good. Both are
So,
fabulous. It was kind of funny. My girlfriend was like, "You should do Kanako from High School DxD," and I was just like, "So about that, so about that." Molly's already got that one. But no, I for one am doing Cinnamon. I figure we'll do Nekopara whatever day they want to do the pet play panel on.
okay.
Because that's when I would want to be cat girlified.
Obvi.
I think I'll either Friday or Saturday. But we won't know until the first week of October.
That's fine.
Yeah, which one? And then otherwise I'm going to do Shampoo from Ranma and a Half.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm more excited about it. Hopefully it all fits.
Real good slutty.
You should do
I haven't
Ranma.
done one.
That's not really slutty.
Ranma's not slutty. I want like a good slutty cosplay because I've never done that. And we should
Chad,
do that.
if you have a good slutty cosplay for Matilda, please
I'm all
post it.
ears. Anyone.
It could be.
Oh. I have bunny suits. I have bunny suits that'll fit you. We can just do a night of bunny suits.
Fuck yes. I am super game.
I have like a plain black one that you just pick out the proper wig for. For example, I use it as Rhea Scrimmery from High School DxD. It's just a solid black one, but I put on the wig for her so it works. I could even bring the wig for her if you want to do her, and I can do Konako.
Oh yeah.
Or like, I'm sure I can find some.
So we have all the stuff for 02. Or 2B. 2B.
2B.
And 02. We actually have both. So you could do 02, you could do 2B. We have all the stuff for you.
The
to
wig
both.
for 02 is shot to hell. It's not.
You've got time, though, baby. You've got time.
Yep, got time.
You can do 2B, but yeah, if you have the bunny suits. I do have my Diva bunny suit, but I don't know if you say bunny suits mean Diva bunny suit.
No, I also have a Diva bunny suit, but I have Nezuko and I have, yeah, we do have the same one. I also have Nezuko and Rias.
We'll do
So,
during the day and then bunny 2B.
Should.
yeah.
Those are cosplays.
And I have this really sexy demon-like cosplay that I could wear for Rias. That would work really well. So, we've got lots of options and stuff and things. We'll figure it out for sure.
Yeah, we have a little chat for that, don't we?
Yeah, I'll add you to it. It was mostly for the hotel room, but now we're doing more things.
Yep, we'll throw
It
in
can be more.
Yeah.
I probably spend a fairly decent amount of time at our hotel room. Because that could be like your stop off point. Like you can sleep in your own in Vance's place, but if you need a place to like just chill and like
change
take
makeup,
5 or whatever.
change outfits, nap, everything.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So I'll add you to that. And then Tristan might come if I decide to do this panel. But I told Tristan, gotta find someplace else. Just like ye.
I mean,
They do a partner up in Denver, so
or
they have a place to sleep.
I don't know how well they are with Vance, but Vance is always an option.
True.
I'm
Probably
probably
would prefer her, like their girlfriend though, Heather, who lives also in Aurora.
Oh, nice.
Vance is an attractive option. I think Heather might be a slightly more attractive option.
Super fair. So Cassius, I have to ask, based on your comments, you must live in my neck of the woods, and the question is, have we met before? I'm gonna assume we have, and if we have, you have to tell me like what other social medias I know you from. Say hey, hi, hello on something else so I know who you are.
Hard maybe. Well. Sounds like a plan,
I
guys.
said hello at MobiCon. I said hello to a lot of people at MobyCon. I hosted 2 panels
It's
at
narrowed it down
MobyCon.
exactly.
And I
There
was...
was a channel that I was gonna do that was monetizing. What was it? Sorry, not to rail everything over me. Probably try to search it. It says a really good name, and I was like, oh, I do this with Molly, but I don't want her. Oh, monetizing content for professional house.
Oh, I call mine cosplay nudes.
Love it, love it.
Cosplay noodles. And, yeah. There's a... There's an anime con this weekend that I'm doing a create your own content and a cosplay nudes panels that I'm a guest at. So gotta get all my shit together and be ready to host those panels, judge the cosplay contest and shit. It'll be rad. But yeah. But yeah, it was about that time for us to log off in GTFO. We will see you all next Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for another one of our Pathfinder sessions, whether it be this form of Lands of the Lost or Blues Clues or whatever other Pathfinder adventure we are on. It will be one of them. And we will see you next Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, bye!
Bye.